Well, good evening, everyone. This is a little video I thought about doing, and I've been thinking about doing it for a while, but I just wanted to reintroduce myself to some new family members of the Active Rachel Ann family. So, welcome. I just wanted to let you all know kind of a little bit more about me. I'm also going to attach this to a tag video, just like answering some pretty basic questions, you know, just fun little questions more about me. But I started this channel a few years ago because I felt so uncomfortable about myself, about my weight, about my life, really. And so let me tell you a little more about myself. I am a registered nurse. I work full-time during the daytime. And then we have a family business. It's a sports media company that my husband runs primarily. And I do some sports producing at night. But that's usually when there's sports to cover. And right now, we are in a dry spell because of the COVID-19. There's like no sports to cover. So that's a little bit more about me. I decided to get on this weight loss journey 2 years ago because I was just sick of a lot of things and I needed change. And I saw a picture of myself at my son's graduation and I thought, who is that woman? That's not me. That's not what I feel like inside. That's not what I want to be. So I decided I was going to do a change. I went to my doctor, got advice. There's previous videos if you want to learn more about that whole journey. But ultimately, I tried Weight Watchers. Got on that for a few months, at least 6 months or so. And then I decided Weight Watchers was not for me anymore. I wasn't going to meetings, so it wasn't really paying to continue paying for a membership that I wasn't doing. So I switched over to an app called iTrack Bites and loved the community there. Loved the program that I'm on, which is Calorie Command. And I just count calories now. And it works for me. It's working for me. So I just wanted to introduce myself to you. I have 2 kids. They're both grown and raised. One is living independently on her own. The other is living in my basement and he's in college. My husband and I have been married for about 20 years. Oh, hold on. It'll be 23 years this next year. Maybe, was it just 23? We were married in 97, 17, 18, 19, 20, 23 years in March. And so now we just moved into a beautiful home that we are so excited about living in, and we're filling it out and having a fun time together. And we're just kind of learning what this new stage in life is all about, having a good time together. So in the process, I have extra time on my hands to just learn more about myself every single day. So to introduce more of myself to you, I'm going to show you this tag video as to answering some questions that help you to get to know the person behind the camera a little more. Enjoy and leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you liked it. All right, thanks for stopping by. I can't wait to get to know you guys better too. Let me know more about you. And then do the tag if you want. I think that would be fun, right? All right. Thanks. I'm back. Okay, so here is the getting to know me tag. There is 14 questions. I'm going to be looking down at my little Chromebook here to help me answer these questions, kind of keep me in pace and going along. So without further ado, let's get to know me a little bit more. Question number 1, what is your favorite Netflix show? These are like by no means any order or any rhyme or reason to them. They're just fun. My current favorite Netflix show is Mad Men. I'm on season 5 and just taking my time going through it and enjoying watching the show. I love the whole 1950s, 60s, 70s era, and I think it's just fun to see how people talked to each other back then, what was appropriate and what wasn't, and it's just kind of a fun little show to watch. So yeah, check it out on Netflix. Good shows. Number 2, describe your first crush. My first official crush that I truly would say that I had feelings, like love feelings for, was a kid that went to my youth group, and There was nothing romantic at all. I liked him. He was younger than me. I don't think he even liked me like that. I think he was going through a lot in his own family at the time. I think he came from a broken home, so there was a lot of turmoil within his family. But he relied on going to our church youth group as like a way to feel grounded. And I offered friendship to him. But of course, I loved him so much more than that. And he just didn't really bat an eye at me. So that's the way it goes. But yeah, that was a good crush. Okay, number 3. What is your favorite film and why? People. Okay, my favorite film is Forrest Gump. Hands down, by far. I love Tom Hanks. I love the role of the simple love and the simple thought process of Forrest Gump, the actor, or the character. And I have such a strong, rooted feeling about war and about just patriotism. And my dad fought in Vietnam War, so a lot of it just really hit home to me personally. Actually, it's a movie that I sob at, like uncontrollable sobs. So to me, that marks it as being a good movie if it can touch me emotionally that deeply. All right, number 4. What was your dream job as a kid? Well, my dad was a firefighter. He was somebody that played a big role in my life as far as what I wanted to do when I grew up. And I remember going to just my appointments as a kid in the medical field and thinking that seemed really cool. And my dad coming home in uniform as a firefighter and a paramedic, that seemed pretty cool. So eventually then I just fell into nursing. And I think that really was important to me. All right. Number 5, what is your coffee order? Most times it's anything sugary and chocolatey. So mochas, anything mocha. Now, if I'm making my own coffee at home, it's going to be, I make a toddy cold brew coffee system where I have iced coffee, 1 cup of iced coffee every morning, 1 glass, I should say. It's pretty tall. And then it's cold brew coffee with, I'd say about 4 to 5 ounces of cold brew. And then on top of that, I'll put 4, maybe 3 to 4 ounces of Premier Caramel Protein flavored. And then I have a splash of Jordan Skinny Syrup, whatever my flavor is that I'm liking right now. And then, yeah, we go from there, stir it up. I slurp it down and I love it. It's my favorite coffee order. Number 6, have you moved from home? Where to, and how was the experience? It's funny you should ask that. I just went through, I've kept a list of all of the addresses we've ever lived at. And in a total of 23 years, my husband and I have moved 20 times. That's amazing. We've lived in the state of Wisconsin. We've lived in the state of Minnesota. We lived in the state of Indiana. We've lived in the state of Texas. Neither one of my kids were born in our home states. And it's just pretty amazing if you ask me. We like to move around a lot. All right. So number 7, have you ever failed at anything and what did you learn? Yes. I failed at many things. I think every single day I fail. I fall down and I get back up again. But specifically speaking, I thought a majority of my kids' growing up years were kind of like a failure to me. I was humbled every day. I always questioned on whether I was doing things right or wrong, especially when they were young kids and growing up in my house. And I blamed myself for a lot of things. And then I just realized I had to give myself grace. I prayed a lot. The Lord got me through a lot. And I realized that I'm not perfect. And if I could change a few things with those kids in the child rearing years, I probably would. But at this point, my lesson learned is that nobody's perfect and that you just do the best you can and you cover each kid with love. All right. Have you, number 8, do you have any pets? Show them to us. Well, Lazy Bones over there, Dasher, my beautiful golden retriever dog. I love him so much. I have him, and then I also have a white tabby cat, and then we also have a black cat. So the white cat, her name is Abigail, but I don't ever call her that. I just call her White Cat or Kitty. And then the black cat, his name is Ramsey, and he goes Rams by short. All right. Number 9, what are your pet peeves? I'll tell you what my pet peeves are. Well, I'll tell you one. One big pet peeve is anybody who steals or robs my highest priority and one of my biggest commodities in life is time. So if you waste my time, that's a really big pet peeve. And what even makes me even more upset is when people who walk across the street at a snail's pace, just super slow walkers. I'm usually the one that when we're in the airports, I'm leading the way, and I'm leading the way by a mile. I love to get to where I'm going fast, and I don't have time to waste. All right. Number 10, what is your favorite color? My most favorite color is a tie between red and yellow. Whether it's clothing that I'm wearing, whether it's nail polish I have on, whether it's the lipstick I'm choosing to wear, red and yellow, those are my favorite colors. Okay, number 11, do you have any siblings? Yes, I have 2 siblings. I am the youngest of 3 girls. I have a middle sister. She's 2 years older than me, and I have an older sister who is 4 years older than me. And so, no, I take that back. She's 6 years older than me, my oldest sister. So, they both live in the state of Minnesota. I don't, obviously with this COVID-19, I haven't been able to see them much. Yeah, I try to visit when I can. All right. Number 12, have you been to any concerts or festivals? Which were the most memorable? It's a 2-part question. Yes, I have been to concerts and festivals. My husband and I love live music. We go to festivals in our town, our hometown right now, as often as we can. Support the local artists, support everything about local festivals for sure. But there was one concert that really set a memorable moment for me, and that was when I was, I think I was still in high school, maybe a senior in high school, and I had just met my husband, but boyfriend at the time, and we were in downtown Minneapolis, and it was a Smashing Pumpkins, and they were performing a free concert, and it was crowded and packed, and we saw, this was my first time seeing like concert type experience, and I saw a girl on top of a guy's shoulders, and she flashed her shirt and flashed herself to everybody, and I'm like, oh. And then it was just a really fun experience, and to hear that loud music and everybody having a good time, and nobody paid a dime to get into the concert. It was pretty darn cool. I've also been to see Toby Mac in concert, and that was amazing to me. And one of my most favorite artists that's not Christian related is Kelly Clarkson, and I got to see her and Pentatonics in concert for my birthday a few years ago, so that was fun and amazing. I loved it. All right, moving on. Question number 13. What social media are you addicted to? I'm addicted to a lot of social media. My favorite is Instagram, of course. I get to see the stories and interact with my friends on there and people who call themselves the Active Rachel Ann family members in Instagram. If you're not an Instagram family member yet, please check that out. Also, I love YouTube, of course. It's my first love. It's where I kind of started off things. I have a different channel altogether that's more nursing related, and a lot of family members on that channel learning more about my nursing tips and tricks that I have for that channel. But for my current channel, my Active Rachel Ann family, you guys are so great, and I love to interact with you guys on Facebook, or I mean on YouTube. I don't really use Facebook much other than to kind of check out my friends and family, my personal life. But yeah, those are my top 3. I'll tell you which one is a 0 for me is Twitter. I am a anti-Twitter. And I say that here in 2020, and if for some reason in the future all of that changes, I'll be shocked. Okay, question number 14, this is our final one. You're going out with friends, describe your night. Well, well, well. If I was in the big city and going out with friends in a bigger city, we definitely would be going to some type of live music, whether it's a bar or whether it's a nightclub or something fun. I love to dance. I love to just go crazy and let my hair down and just have a great time. But if it's more intimate and quaint, I would love to just sit down and watch a movie with me and my girlfriend. Like, we'll order food, we'll cook, we'll eat a lot of snacks and desserts. We'll sit down and cozy up with a blanket and just watch our favorite movies. It's usually a rom-com because I don't really watch those rom-coms with my hubby. All right. Thank you everybody for watching. This has been so much fun. I hope that you guys have gotten to know me a little bit more. Please comment down below some fun, trivial ideas and topics about you guys that I can get to know you more. And yeah, we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.